back to another edition of our weekly webinar series. In today's episodes, we're going to focus on the 3 Ps: performance, profitability, and pawn balance. But first, let's review our core values, because our core values are the foundations for our success and culture. Our core values are great teams, excellence in every role, green and clean, open culture of trust and accountability, and finally, and most importantly, we want to celebrate our accomplishments. So, as we discussed in last week in our part one of the 3P series, our long term revenue drivers are things that we can do to increase our performance, profitability, and pawn balance for the long run. By building engaged employees, creating customers for life, asking for referrals, increasing your product knowledge, knowing your competitors, and effectively using technology, we will see a long term effect on our revenue. Our reputation is everything. Of course, it starts with being the best at whatever we do and providing amazing customer experiences. One way to boost your reputation is by taking advantage of various types of referrals. We have word of mouth referrals. The reason that they're so important in our business is that 92% of customers say that they trust the recommendations of friends and family, and 91% of customers are willing to give referrals. However, only 11% of businesses even bother to ask for them. Then you have online reviews. 88% of consumers believe that online reviews are just as trustworthy as personal recommendations. So, at the end of the customer's visit, ask for a referral, either word of mouth or Google reviews. Our point of sale allows you to send out an invite for a Google review. So, make sure to always explain to your customer what to expect and what you would like for them to do, and to leave us an amazing review. Social recommendations and sharing on social media channels such as Facebook and LinkedIn allow you to see and contribute to the conversation surrounding your brand. Sharing valuable content will help you build and nurture relationships by interacting with potential customers. We strive to be the best in the world at whatever we do, and to do so, you need to study the game tape. You have to know what your competitors are doing. You need to know how they treat their customers, how much they pay for items, how much they charge in services, what's on their sales floor, and what are their prices. So, shop them in person or phone your competitors often. That is the only way to stay ahead of the game and be your customer's first choice. To grow the 3 Ps, you need to use technology to your advantage. You want to make it as easy as possible for your customers to find you and to stay connected with you. The other part of the customer finding and communicating with you is that you have to be diligent to communicate with your customers the way that they want to communicate. One of our customers may want to come in and have a conversation. Some prefer to call over the phone before they make a trip, and others want to be able to communicate through messaging. More than 8 out of 10 consumers want to be able to send a text and receive text from businesses in order to communicate. Let's take a step back and focus on the basics. Pawn qualification. First and foremost, remember, borrowing money isn't an easy situation to be in. It's stressful when something comes up and you need cash now. Always put yourself in your customer's shoes to understand where they're coming from, remembering that your goal for the customer is to make their day better and create a customer for life. That's why we qualify the customer. Do they intend to come back and pick up their loan, or are we going to own that item? Determining the customer's intent is an extremely important part of increasing our revenue. If the customer's intent is there and it meets our process NEHA, we invest to earn pawn service charges. If the intent or NEHA is not there, we invest to earn sales gross profit by qualifying the customers. Shift the transaction to a purchase if the customer has no intent on redeeming this item, because this will help our yield stay strong and get merchandise on our floor faster. We want to build long-lasting relationships with customers because in order to qualify their intent, you must talk to the customer. We should always try to get our customer the cash they need. We have the money to help the customer, so it's our job to offer a solution. Customer service is intended to ensure a positive customer experience and to strengthen the relationship between the business and the customer. Let's also talk about compliance. It's not a revenue driver, but it could be a huge revenue drainer. It is important that we follow the rules, regulations, and company policies when dealing with firearms, AML reporting, cash handling, MLA reporting, and ensuring our customers' privacy. If we shift our focus from the things we have to do to what is the right thing to do for our customer, as a result, our company will enjoy the benefits of success. And now it's time for a quick recap. Today we discussed in part 2 of the 3 Ps how to leverage the power of referrals to increase the 3 Ps. We also talked about knowing who your competitors are and how this can help us increase our 3 Ps. We discussed the importance of leveraging technology and reviews for more business and how empathy can make all the difference. We also reviewed how Niha and Pawn Basics are the key to a well balanced portfolio and the importance of compliance. And once again, I'd like to thank everyone for taking time out of their day to listen to another edition of our weekly webinar series. In the end, a business is only as good as the people manning the ship, and our people are what sets us apart from the rest.